Welcome to Little Hands Big Pasta.
We are two Italian sisters and we're here to take you on an all kids pasta making journey.
Yes, and so grown-ups, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
We'll see you later. And this pasta dough is super special. First of all, because we use a magic ingredient.
Yes.
And then because it's an egg pasta dough
with no eggs.
Yes.
How amazing is that?
So it's wonderful if either you or your friends or somebody in your family is allergic to eggs. This is a pasta dough that you can make to make so many different shapes. And you want to know what the secret ingredient is? Come, follow us here. It's this magic ingredient is called soy lecithin, okay? And this will sort of behave like an egg. Then you need white flour, and that's it.
Those are the only two, and obviously water. But other than that, we don't need anything.
Now, in Italy, we are going to be now measuring our flour with a cup. But you should know that in Italy, we do not use cups and tablespoons.
Spoons and no, we don't
What do we
that.
use?
We use the scale.
It's a
The
kitchen
scale. It's a kitchen scale, and it does magic. You can actually know exactly the amount that you need, and it's right there written in numbers.
And so in the recipe below, though, we're going to give you the measurements either in grams, if you use grams, in ounces, in cups, it's all there. Now let's see what happens. Let's see how
Let's see how to prepare the magic ingredient.
Okay. What you need to do to create a fake egg is...
I like that, a fake egg.
It's a fake egg. Here you have lukewarm water. You put it here. You mix it. And you leave it for at least half an hour because it's gonna turn into something super like jelly looking. Now pretend 30 minutes went by because we already prepared this in advance and it turns like this. You see sort of like jelly looking. And this is gonna behave like an egg.
So let me put the scale away because we do not need it. Remember, cups here.
Okay, so I'm gonna put 2 1/3 cups here. Here 1 and 2. Okay, now what happens?
Now what happens? Now using your 2 fingers, you're going to create a big well in the center. Okay, now why are we doing this? We are doing this because we're going to pour all of this in here and you don't want it running all over the place. If it does, doesn't matter.
So you have like a wall, right?
We're creating a wall. Okay, now you take this, you pour it inside. You see how it's very jelly-like? Now with the fork, with the front part of your fork, gradually take some flour from the inside of the wall.
But wait, what if it breaks? What if your wall breaks, for instance, and look? Nothing?
Nothing. So
Nothing
all you
happens.
do is you take some flour from the thicker one, you just put it on top and you block it. It's very fun. It's like playing with sand at the beach. Okay, so you continue patiently to put the dough, the flour. There, you see, look. If you did not know better, you would probably think this looks like a very beautiful egg. There, you see, it's not running anywhere anymore, so you just continue adding the flour until you are ready to mix with your hands. And since making pasta, the best part of it is getting your hands dirty with pasta. Now, take some flour, clean the fork, and now start using your hands. Now, this is how I like to do it. If you start smushing like this, it's gonna become all super sticky. So use your fingertips and start putting the rest of the flour on the dough, and then you press down with your fingers a little gently, okay? And then keep doing this. You see, you try to add the flour and then you press it down with your fingers. So you're slowly mixing all the flour that is around to the dough. Okay. You see how it's beginning to turn into something? Like it's not just a liquidy thing anymore, it's there. You see? Look, we can even lift it up. But look how it is now. Look. So, now, take your spatula here and scrape under, just so you grab everything. And now we're going to start kneading. Now, what is kneading? Kneading is, we're going to mix everything together because this has to turn into something that looks like Play-Doh. So with this part of your hand, with the palm of your hand, we're going to start doing some action here. Now look. Well, first of all, let's keep mixing this together. You can use your fingertips.
Let me try.
Yes,
you're
feel
doing
it.
everything. Ooh.
Doesn't it feel beautiful?
Yes. Now you see, sometimes you may not have to use all the flour because sometimes, you know, some flours absorb more liquids than others. And so, ooh, I like it. It's very soft.
Isn't it soft?
Very nice. So you were saying about kneading, Benny.
Now, kneading is a beautiful thing because this is how I do it. Okay, so you have your dough here. Let's clean this up so you can see properly. Now, with one hand, hold the dough here. With the other hand, with this part, pull the dough away from you. Then, with your fingers, you fold it back. And then you give it half a turn. Okay? And then you do it again. You hold. You pull it away with the palm of your hands. You fold it back. And then you give it half a turn. And you continue doing this until the dough becomes beautiful and soft. Sort of like Play-Doh. Valeria, go.
Something that I like to do is, now here, when you stand, because you're gonna have to do this for a few minutes, okay? So your arm might get a little tired. So what you have to do is put your legs, like stand like this, okay? You put one leg in front, one leg at the back, and instead of using your arm to do this, what you do is you keep your arm sort of like stretched, and then you push with the back. It's your back, so you have a lot more force. You see? You can do this.
Your body weight. Yeah,
it's with your body weight. You see how you can continue kneading, but you're not going to get as tired. There you go. You see?
That is a beautiful looking dough.
Beautiful. Wow, it's really beautiful. Look at this. There. There. You see?
I say it looks, look how nice and soft it is.
It's smooth. Look. Now what do you have to do? Now comes the moment where this has to rest for about half an hour because it gets even softer. And what do you do to rest it? So you have to cover it in a little blanket.
Yes, you have to cover it because if not, with the oxygen, with the air, this is going to dry out immediately and you do not want that to happen. Definitely not. So we're going to wrap it in plastic wrap and we're going to set it aside for half an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll get back to it.
And we'll show you so many incredible recipes that you can make with this eggless egg pasta.
Eggless
egg dough.
Eggless egg dough, exactly.
And so it is now your turn to make it. Wait! Sorry. I just wanted to say two things. Two things before you leave, okay? The first one is that all the content of this advent calendar we have put it together and so much more into an online course for kids. It is obviously called Little Hands Big Pasta. It is a unique kids only pasta journey. You'll find downloadables, extra content, because we packed it with extra content and unpublished videos. And so if you want to purchase it, it's in the link below, and you can gift all the little chefs that you know.
Another thing that I would like to say,
yes,
because people are loving our shirts. Look at this. Now, ho fame in Italian means I am hungry. I mean, really, how cool is it to have a shirt like this?
And so it's our customized.
It's our customized shirt. You can order it. You can gift it also. It is really cool. It comes in a whole bunch of colors and sizes. And we obviously added the link below so you can click and purchase it there too.
Okay, we're done.
We're done.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Cook, eat, drink, live italiano.